Good evening, everybody. How are we all doing? If you have I've had a good week. If you have I've had a good week. Weekend is upon us, and we're ready to jump back into some more racing tonight. But tonight, we're not really going to be overly competitive, overly aggressive. The plan for tonight is to try and improve our safety rating, which has dwindled away over the last weeks or so. That's the main plan, at least. And we are also going to be racing a mixture, we haven't done for a while, of iRacing and Seca. So we're going to start off tonight with the Buttkicker Cup. The race will get underway in about 15 minutes time. We're then going to jump across to a Seca, and we'll be doing the 10-20 race in the MX5 Cup, in the MX5 Cup series. Go setups, of course. At 11:15, we're going to be jumping into the Formula 4s on iRacing. Not racing those before, so it's going to be brand new. We're going to take a stab at those. And then we're finally going to end the night with the MX5s on iRacing as we go to Tsukuba, where the MX5 series is this week. So that's the plan for the night. Hope everybody is good. And we're just going to do a bit of warm up. Like I say, tonight is mainly going to hopefully be about gaining and building and improving our safety rating. Oh, it was too heavy on the brakes, Nick. Where are you going? Off track. It's one way to get some heat into the tyres, I suppose. So is my relative on screen? I don't think it is. Quickly. Do that. There we go. You guys should now get the relative. Careful there.
Car 1, just left the fastest lap. 10.499.
Well, I really sort of thrown it in there, a bit more than I normally do. There's a kind of a bit on the limit there as we threw that into the final corner. Need to get nice and warmed up with this track before we jump in. I wonder if I've not calibrated my brake pedal properly, actually. Doesn't feel too bad. On the power a bit too much there. Too much too soon. Turn, car, turn. Trying not to use the breakthrough there. Trying to rely on just lifting off the throttle to get through it. Didn't get on the power there because I knew I was going to hit the sausage curb. More time to get out that final corner, that final turn in. That's for sure.
That was your fastest lap of the session. Car 14, just set the fastest lap, 7.768.
It's about as fast as I can go. Didn't shift down to first there and get the rotation, unfortunately. Did that time though. I didn't think I got it slowed down enough there. I thought it was going to go off track, but threw that in there, but I wasn't really expecting to throw it in there as much.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Well, Crapster, welcome in. How you doing tonight? Good to see you.
Car 14, just set the fastest lap, 6.996.
Hope you've had a good week. I'm very well, thank you. Getting ready to try and build some safety rating tonight. We've had a bit of a shocker in recent times, and tonight's the night we try and do something about it. Another better run through the chicane here this time. through the chicane. That is completely the opposite. What's going on, Mac? How you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Gonna wait on the side here because got some traffic coming through. Yeah, these GR86 races are quite brutal, to be fair. I got absolutely pummeled in the couple that I've done so far this week, so practice some Ferrari GT 268 GT3s for Monday. Where are they going on Monday, Mac? I have actually bought the Ferrari this week as well. It's a car that I'm potentially going to start looking at. I've had my £40 worth of spends this month on iRacing, so oh, Okayama, yeah, we're going there later tonight actually, because I haven't done a race in the MX5 Cup on iRacing this week, so that's where. Oh no, sorry, no, it's not Okayama. I'm thinking of Tsukuba. We was at Okayama last week actually in the MX5s on a set Corsa with WSS. But yeah, it's an interesting track actually. There's don't know what it'll be like in the Ferraris, but with the MX-5s at least, it's difficult to. I found it difficult to find like a line through those long hairpin sort of corners that Okayama has. So yeah, maybe we'll jump into that next week as well. Get a good run through that hairpin at the minute. I can imagine, yeah. Oulton Park is not a very wide track. So in case you haven't seen the schedule for tonight, we are... Oh, yeah, that's off track. We're doing the Buttkicker here for a start. Then at 10:20 we'll be doing a Seca Corsa. We're doing the LFM race, the MX5 at Laguna Seca for my sins. 11:15 we'll be doing the F4 race, which is the first time I've driven the F4 at Oulton Park. And then we'll be finish off the night at midnight. I'll be driving the MX5 at Tsukuba. So they're the 4 races for tonight. My plan tonight really is going to be to just try and hang out at the back for a bit and just try and have some clean races. I'm not too worried about the iRacing tonight. I'd rather stay out of everybody's way, try and build some up, because I was very close to getting fast promotion in the road car series in my road car license, and now I'm sort of teetering on the borderline of not even getting promoted at all now. So we've only got about 2 weeks left of racing, I think, in this season, haven't we? So down to 3.2 on the road, my road car license. So really want to try and make C-Class when the promotion comes out. And we got some air time. Go past one. Go past.
Right
Got
side.
it close.
Clear.
Trusting people in general is on track is a issue I'm having all around, to be fair, Mac. Yeah, 207 is about my fastest round here in this car, I think. What's your iRacing in the road cars, Mac? Yo, Mo. What's going on, Mo? Oh, nice. Yeah, I've had a good week, thanks, Mo. Sorry to hear you've had a rough one.
Go right.
It's a better line through there. Just wish I had a little bit more time to put into practicing and get my pace up. That was found a second.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
I have to say that I'm having a lot of fun, like just jumping into different cars and seeing what I can get out of them.
Slow car ahead. Go right.
All right, let's go and join our session. I always start with great intentions of cable management and doing tidy stuff, and I mean it's not too bad, but it's not great right now. I'm just sort of putting myself out there, to be fair, Mac, and just trying to do a bit of everything. See, I'm more of a... I've always been a Formula guy myself. Before this year, when I got Seca, and then sort of got into the road cars and the MX-5s. But it's great fun just kind of like jumping into different cars and seeing what they're like. Brakes are cold. A bit brakes are cold at the minute. Ah. Honestly, like GT cars scare me a little bit. When I was doing the my license, my latest license progression in on WSS, I had to do the Lamborghini Huracan around Spa. And it took me like an entire day to get used to the car and like work out how to drive it properly. So ever since then I've kind of been a bit scared of GT cars, but I'm sure we'll get there eventually and we'll be able to have a bit of fun. Last week I had great fun with the ovals as well. But above everything else, I've been having so much fun with the Formula Vs. Like, the racing in those things is unreal. They're just like really big go-karts. Alright, let's qualify. I'm not going to push too hard because I genuinely want to start towards the back here. I want to concentrate on the iRating, the safety rating, sorry, not the iRating, so... This one's Snetterton, Crabster, where this race is right now. I think you said you'd done a 207 in this car, didn't you? This is Snetterton's actually one of my local circuits. Actually, it's I'm not a million miles away from Snetterton. It's in the next county from me. I was thinking about things the other day, and I thought that I'm not actually far from Donington Park either. But I think Snetterton is probably closer than Donington Park. Just. I'm sure I had some people doing 205s when I was racing yesterday.
Green flag.
Like I say, I'm not going to push too hard. Watch me go and put in an absolute stonker. Starting to use the brakes more in corners to aid the rotation as well. It's really helping. Look at that comment in a minute, Mo. Well, as long as it looks neat for you and you're happy with the cable management, Mo, all that matters. This thing, once it's done, it's done.
One more lap.
Yeah, no worries, Mo. No worries. All good. Appreciate you stopping by. Saying hi, as always. Thank you very much. Good luck with the cable management. Try and catch up with all those messages in a bit. I've been working a lot on my inputs, my steering input, trying to reduce the amount of understeer, because that has been a big problem for me. Just constantly hearing the front end of the car sliding across the track. And I think I've been doing a good job with it. It comes mainly down to being lighter on my inputs. I've kind of always been used to just throwing the car in like really heavily into corners, so trying to feel the car a little bit more. That's going to be an improvement now, unfortunately. We're placing bets on cars off in the first lap. I'm guessing massive pile up
It's over.
into the last corner. Let's have a catch up here. Let's have a look to see what we're doing. Still some runners out there. So at the minute we're P6, even though I wasn't trying. P6. Ugh, don't want to be that high. Just going to play it really cautiously, though. Not going to fight people too hard. So look. Main problem is braking or steering angles. Yeah, I can relate to that, Crab. So like this week on a set of course around Laguna Seca, I've been really trying hard to work on, especially turn one, because what I was finding, I was putting so much steering angle in, but I was coming off the brakes really early. So now I've been working on like holding the brakes a little bit longer, just so I don't have to put as much rotation in. Because obviously, as you slow the car more, your angle kind of, even if you don't change your angle, it kind of gives you more rotation. So that's what I've been working on. So I can relate to that 100%. On the Hamilton corner, you can go half throttle right before the apex and cut the cones. Okay. I'll keep that in mind, Mac.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the left side. The estimated SOF is 1,282. Pit road is closed. Let's take opportunities.
You come from the 992 in AC and you're the master of oversteer. Yeah, understeer has always been my problem. Never really suffered too much with oversteer.
5 cars left to grid.
Raptor's only going for 3 off. And Max also throwing a car. Oh no, they had a car flipped on the last corner. Yikes. I actually had a car flip on me in the Assetto Corsa yesterday or Wednesday. I think that's like the first time I've ever seen a car flip in a Assetto Corsa.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
Good luck, everybody. Let's have a nice one. Let's have a nice one. Let's have a good one.
Luck.
All right.
Take care.
Everyone's gridded.
I have left the track and got airtime in an MX-5 before on a Seca Corsa. When I completely got my line wrong on the grass, couldn't stop it, and just carried on and on and on. Went over a curb, took some airtime, and took out the guy who was in second position. Not one of my proudest moments for sure.
About to go green. Stay focused. Post car is off.
Alright, we're off.
Green, green.
Pretty tidy start.
Car right. Stay on the left. Clear.
At the inside here. Just about got it stopped. Got an itch on my head, but it's like right under my headphone. Not the best time to be thinking about itching that.
Right side.
This could be a mistake.
Keep to the left. Clear. Slow car ahead. Go left.
Alright, we made it through. Jeez. And I didn't get taken out into the final corner. The miracle.
You're now in third.
Oh dear, I'm in third.
The next car's the leader.
Understeered through there.
Side.
That guy's gone wide though. Although he's managed to keep it within 3/10. Tyres don't feel like they're quite up to temperature yet.
Well, Got it massively wrong.
Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
Alright, that was insane, but managed to keep it pointing forwards. I pretty much parked that on the apex, it felt, but thankfully we got it stopped. There you can go.
Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
We're feeling a bit more warmed up on those tyres now. Good though, not taking too many risks. The apex wrong there though, hit the sausage curb. Going to invite Carlos onto the back of us, I think. No, I think we're pulling away slightly.
You're back in fourth position. The car is P2. Just set the fastest lap. 8.208.
Alright, looks like we're able to stretch the legs a bit to Carlos behind, so... Welcome to the world of slower split driving, Mac. I think it's out of the realms of possibility here that these guys in front may have a bit of a ding-dong at some point.
You just hit the fastest lap.
I set the fastest lap, jeez.
Go right. The next car's the leader. Left side. Stay on the right. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
Wow. What did I say though? I said I felt like they were going to have a bit of a moment. Yeah, no, I would agree. I definitely don't use the whole track. But I'm not, despite having the fastest lap, I wouldn't say I'm 100% pushing. Just trying to keep it safe and consistent and clean. I was a whole 2 seconds slower that time around, nearly 3 seconds slower that time around because of the drama from these guys in front.
Position right now. The next car's the leader.
Yep.
White flag, white flag.
All right, last lap.
The leader just did a 8.59.
Don't get a fucking X now. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. More worried about Roy behind me than the guy in front. Oh, I was on side to the apex. I didn't know when to commit. Don't think we're going to out-drag him to the line, unfortunately, but good race. P2. Good race, guys. Well done. GG.
Flag, checkered flag.
Well done, guys. Well done, guys.
Very good job.
Find a safe place to stop. Oh, I thought he was going to pump me. Wow. Good race. Good race. 0 instant points throughout the whole practice quali and race as well. And we managed to bring it home in P2. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that one. Oh, man. Stressful. Felt stressful anyway. Wait for the results to come in. And might do a few laps, actually. Get my eye in on the old Formula 4 because we haven't raced there yet. So, get the racing, the Formula wheel ready. And, yeah. I can't register for a practice session. There we go. Results are probably in. All right, let me register for this practice session. Yeah, because I've not raced here at all. Need just to get my eye in. I mean, we will have about 15 minutes between the MX5 race and on the Seca Corsa and then this one starting. But if we can get a bit of time in first. All right, let's take a look at the results. Gained 0.11 on our safety rating and 84 on our iRating. So, got the fastest lap. 74 points in the championship. 0 incidents. Gained 4 positions. Yeah, I'll take that. Car number 11, finished P2. Very, very happy with that indeed. Cool. All right, so let's see what we can do in this Formula 4 car around Oulton Park, the slightly smaller version. Yeah. I'm like, I mean, of course, everybody wants to compete at the top of like at the top level, but I kind of feel like I'm not confident enough to do that at the minute because I still feel like I'm very tentative and I'm not very good in spatial awareness. Like, for example, I've been in situations where I've been in situations where I'm trying to switch back and I could have probably got the switch back off, but my problem is I'm not confident on like when I turn hard there's going to be nobody there, and I know it's all kind of stuff that will come in time, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm definitely not confident enough at the minute for competing at the top level yet. Alright. Let's see how we go in these. Oh, I might need to turn that halo off, actually. Is that not the end of the pit lane? Ah. Oh, pit limiter. Not raced this layout of the track before. Alright, Mac, thanks for hanging, buddy. Appreciate it. Good luck with the GT3 Ferrari, the G Ferrari next week. And hopefully I'll catch you soon, buddy. Good luck with that top split racing.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped on the right. Go left. Car right. Clear.
Probably take that in third. It's definitely fourth. Maybe with a bit more throttle. Fourth feels the right corner there. Let's try and build a bit of pace now. Gripped out a lot wider there.
Car stopped ahead. Car stopped ahead. Go left. Slow car ahead. You got a slow car on the left. Go right.
Definitely carry a bit more speed through there.
Car on your left. Clear. Just set your fastest lap of the session. Car on your left. Clear.
Oh, I've locked up. Even with that lock up and off track though, look at the speed we're getting now. Right, that was about on the limit. Can't really take that much faster than that.
Car right. Clear on the right. Car right. Clear.
Try and break into the 50s. Like that, we're not going to break into the 50s. Right, we can cut that corner a bit, but we can afford to go out wider. That's definitely flat through there. Can afford to brake later there.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Again, we can drift out further there. Coming in the 58s.
You got a slow car on the left.
Whoa. Nearly lost it there.
That was your fastest lap of the session. Right side. Clear.
We could probably afford to carry a bit more speed through there, you know. I think we're take a much tighter line and carry more speed.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Still finding more time.
Slow car ahead. Car stop on the left. Go right.
Oh, I couldn't quite avoid his front wing.
Slow car ahead. You've got wheel damage.
Oh yeah, we're a bit bent, aren't we?
Pitboxing, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Alright, well,
We can repair most of the damage.
it's the first run out in the F4s ever, and that went pretty well. So, I'm hopeful that when we come back to these a little bit later after the MX-5s, we're going to have a good time in these. So, all right. Anyway, let me come out of iRacing. I need to switch back to our regular wheel. Jumping now over to a Seca for a little bit. Take part 5. Laguna Seca. And then back to iRace very shortly. Just waiting for the time to roll over to 10 o'clock, and then we can once time rolls over to 10 o'clock, we can then jump into the practice session. Right, we should be at 10 o'clock. Session 2. Right, while this loads, I'm just going to head for a quick bathroom break. Right, back. Practice laps in at Laguna. Yeah, we'll go from there. So give us a sec, guys, and I'll be right back. And headache. So some paracetamol. All right, so we got what, 15 minutes or so here to warm up. Need to get ourselves into the groove track. Good. So it looks like we're going to be racing split 2 race. Start. Fine by me. Been struggling here this week. So right. I know it's naughty, but I'm going to cut the line. It's only practice. I won't do that in qualifying, or if I need to pit in the race, of course. Viewers are looking at the information at the top of the screen to talk about what was going on actually on the track. Not a track really you can take your eyes off, really need to focus around here. Anybody that follows the channel regularly will know absolute stink here at the beginning of the week. So it's been my weeks-long mission to try and come back from it. Got a lot of work in behind the scenes around here this week, so hopefully it's going to pay off. With wide lines like that, it won't, though. Well, where's Lynx going? Hopefully, he wasn't trying to take me out. That's what it looked like from my point of view. Yeah, so what's going on? Just do it, Frankie. Yeah, the grey line in the middle of the trace is my steering angle. It is indeed. .7, not bad for first line, first lap. So it's nice and tight around there. Isn't the smoothest of inputs, but we kept a tight line at least. It's just on the Traces app, actually. I don't think I added it especially. I would have to check the app settings in the Seca course or in Content Manager. But the actual app name is called Traces, which you can download from Race Department. It's not Race Department anymore, though, is it? It's Overtake.gg, I think, is the new name for Race Department. But yeah, it's not native to Assetto Corsa. It is a third-party mod That's a good cut. I really missed the apex. A bit late on the power. Flash of hazards there for pulling over and waiting for me to pass. Appreciate it. Just about avoided the sausage curb. That's probably like one of my weakest corners at this track now, actually. It's mad how like this week's progressed. I'm going to like not being able to drive this corkscrew at all to being pretty consistent. I won't say I'm 100% consistent there. Yeah, no, I think I need just to work on like the fast corners, like that one. Struggling a bit for consistency at the minute. 9 minutes till qualifying starts. Like second round there, it does give you a lot more rotation than third, but for me I find it's the shift up that really causes me the issue there as we keep it up the wall. Yeah, the shift up, like just finding the right spot there to shift up in back into third. It is an early shift, but if you go too early, you're gonna unsettle the back end, and then you run the risk of spinning. Flying through there that time. Still a little lift. I don't think I've got the balls to do it flat out. It's almost an apex. It's about as far off the apex as you could have possibly imagined. Well, let's get into the 30s. I was going to run wide there onto the sand on the outside, but Managed to hold it. That feels better, but I was very slow through, very cautious through the corkscrew. That felt good though. It's into 30s.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio
Good
check.
outside crew chief.
That lap time was 1:39.8.
Thought it was a bit quiet.
Yellow flag, watch out. We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
Oh, I'm glad he went into the pits. Wasn't sure which way to go past him.
Yellow flag.
An apex. Finally.
On your right, clear right.
Was slower? Jeez.
Right side, clear right.
The leader has just done a 1:37.0.
On your left, clear left.
Whoa.
Car left. Clear left.
I'm good on my brakes.
Sector 2 is 3.0 second.
Car right, clear right.
The guy behind has just done a 1:30.
On your right, clear right. Car left, clear left.
I
Right
can
side,
see that
clear
happening.
right. Car right. Still there. Hold your line, clear right.
That bit's nice bit of practice battling.
The guy in front has just done a 1:39.7 P8. Good lap.
Left side. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
The leader's just done a 1:36.5. Yellow flag.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right. Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Not really the place to be battling, really, because you lose so much time. Like, on any time you have to, like, battle on an uphill section, you lose so much time.
Yellow flag.
Ah, too much steering angle there. Holy jeez.
Okay, Nick. 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Clear left.
Nice battle, though. Managed to keep it clean with all those guys. Right, we're almost ready to jump into
That's your
quali.
quickest lap. You're currently 5.4 off the leader's pace. You've just done a 141.9. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
All right, let's jump out, and hopefully our session should be live. Oh, wow, we're in split 3. There must be some real fast guys around tonight. I don't think I've ever raced in a split 3 race. But that makes me nervous because there is a lot of people in here with low safety ratings and are in rookies. I mean, excuse me, I'm only bronze plus at the minute because of our recent escapades. Yo, Mr. Chilled, welcome on in. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Join us as we jump into qualifying here for the 10:20 p.m. LFM race here in the MX-5s.
Okay, Nick. We've got 9
Laguna
minutes to get
Seca.
the job done.
We've had a good week, buddy. A lot of pain. Sorry to hear that. If you had a recent accident or something, in a recovery mode, or to be intrusive, of course. If you don't want to, don't feel like you have to tell me if you don't want to. It's personal. Ah, jeez. Back in 2002 as well. Obviously a pretty bad one. Sorry to hear that, mate.
P5.
I would say I wish you a speedy recovery, but obviously the road to recovery is quite a long one. Wheelchair bound for 11 months, jeez. Now you're getting around on crutches though, so that's good though. Assuming there's a lot of a long road of physiotherapy and stuff still to go. Wait for too long there. Too late on the rotation.
The leader has just done a 142.
Oh, good on you, mate. I think you hear a lot of stories.
140.4.
So my splits aren't on my screen, so I don't know what I'm doing. You hear a lot of stories of like doctors telling people those sorts of things, but you also hear a lot of stories of people also proving them wrong. So good on you, mate, and I wish you the best for your road to recovery. Whereabouts in the lovely world are you?
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Southeast England. Not a million miles away from me then. I'm
Alright, Nick, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes
that'd
left.
be Essex, Kent, that sort of way, or a little bit
The
further
leader has
north.
just done a 139.5. Sector 2's 2/10 off the
North
pace.
Essex, okay. I'm actually in Lincolnshire myself, so yeah, not a million miles away.
The guy behind has just done a 140.7.
And the company I work for is actually based in Essex. They're in based in Basildon.
Fastest lap for Jones, 139.3. Sector 3 times okay.
I have no idea what my lap times are doing right now. There we go, I can see them now. P3 at the minute, as it stands, with a 39.6 and about 4/10 off the pace. Okay. Yeah, me too. I've only really started getting into iRacing last month myself, so started. I've been sim racing for years, mainly on the Formula 1 games. It's my sort of go-to racing game. I'm a big Formula 1 fan. At the turn of the year, I actually bought this. Some
Fastest
my
lap for Miguel,
online
138.2.
friends had got it, and I got hooked. And then I decided wanted to give iRacing a go, and
You've used half your fuel.
so yeah, I kind of like splitting my time between this and
Sector 2 is
iRacing.
0.7 off the pace.
Having great fun with everything at the minute. Been a tough week though this week round here in this MX-5. Unfortunately, we've had a real struggle here. Laguna Seca isn't one of my strongest circuits. The first race of the week was just absolutely abysmal. But as the week's gone on, we've got some more laps in, got the practice down, and really happy where we are with this at the minute.
Sector 3 is 0.5.
You've not done any sim racing before? Okay, so what series are you
The guy ahead's last lap time is a
currently racing on iRacing,
139.6.
just out of interest? You're racing on one particular series, or are you mixing it up a bit?
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Yeah, Formula V's, I absolutely love that series. They're such great fun to race.
0.4 off the pace. Yellow flag. Caution.
They're just like oversized go-karts, and I've had so many like close wheel-to-wheel races in the Formula V's. You really can just sort of throw them around as long as you can control the back end. They're great fun to drive. That's for the oval. I tried the ovals for the first time last week actually, and I really enjoyed the ovals. So
Yellow flag.
Thank you for waiting. We did a road race before this one. We was in the Buttkicker Cup.
P5, sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
And we was racing in the Toyota GR86s. Considering tonight it's more about like trying to build my safety rating for license progressions, because it'll be license renewals and stuff at a couple of weeks when the season ends. We actually finished P2, which was crazy because I wasn't really pushing that much. So to finish P2 was absolutely insane.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. That's a new fastest lap for
On your right. Clear right.
May have cost me a little bit of time,
2 litres remaining.
but we didn't get taken out. That was close. Jeez.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
I just bottled my lap. Yeah, we bottled, unfortunately. First to second was like, wow, 1,000ths in it. Yeah, it's crazy.
E6, very little fuel left.
I've had
Second
some,
down, sector 3.
I've had some pretty close battles on here in a set of course, like over, literally over the
That's the
line.
end of the session, P7.
Can like split the cars by a piece of paper sort of finishes. But I don't think I've had one that close yet on iRacing. But yeah, no, having great fun with iRacing in general at the minute. Alright, let me just see the last race that went on. How many laps was in split 3? Because not used to racing in split 3. Only 12 laps. Okay. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna go for 7. I'm gonna go for the normal 17 litres, I think.
8th place. Okay, Nick, stay calm, focus.
I don't want to risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Alright, so we're going to start here on E6, I think it said. I think that's what it said. Qualifying results. Yeah. P8. Okay, it's P8. We are... Fastest lap was about 3/10 faster than the guy behind. 6/10 faster than the guy behind him. So I just really need to kind of get my head down here, get a good start, and hopefully just run my own race. Again, I'm not worried about being like overly aggressive here and challenging too much. I'm just really looking to recoup some of my losses on safety ratings. Any pace ratings will be a bonus, so that's insane. It's like, yeah, but you know, that's what's enjoyable, was about fun. It's you've got to be, the only thing I would like to say is you've got to be very careful as like who you go wheel to wheel battling with. But if you're in a race with somebody and after a couple of laps, you know, you can kind of get a feel for somebody as to whether or not you can go wheel to wheel racing with them. But there are unfortunately a lot of people out there who you can't go wheel to wheel racing with, and more often than not it ends in disaster, which has been the story of my week on LFM here on a Seca Corsa. But no, it's good fun. It is good fun. I say, especially when you can find somebody to have a good race with as well. I was racing here in the V's on Wednesday night on iRacing, and I think like there was 4 cars from 3rd back to 6th, and we was just all close, clean racing, like battling for the podium, like that last podium position. Everyone was keeping it clean, and it was great fun. Absolutely great fun. All right, here we go. Here come the lights. 20 minutes of MX5 at Laguna Seca.
Go.
Try not to die challenge.
Miguel is now leading.
My guy's going to come down my inside. I'm going to give him the space.
Left side. You're in the middle. Clear left. Clear all round. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Well done, Nick. Good start.
Yeah, the V's and the 1600s as well. I've had loads of practice around here, which is good because this has really been a bogey track for me. Whoa, far too much speed. He wasn't reading what was going on in front at all there. He just went steaming in thinking he could go around the outside. That was great. Tires aren't quite there, unfortunately.
On your left. Clear left.
Go defensive on the apex. Alright, we survived lap 1. Had a few hairy moments, but we got through it. Head down.
P7.
Gonna get tasty in front, I can see.
Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Well done, Nick. Nice move, mate.
Very tasty behind. Very, very tasty. People just don't read what's going on in front, though. That makes it even better, though, to be fair, when it's... Nobody's taking risks, like unnecessary risks. You both finish on 0 instant points. I mean, that's what was going on earlier on in the Buttkicker Cup that I raced in before this one. It's like, I wasn't pushing. I was, like, deadly, like... I said to everybody who was here at the time in chat, I said, I'm not going to push. If somebody is faster, I'm going to let them past. I'm not going to worry about battling anybody. But, you know, we just let everybody do their own race, and everybody else fell off the track because they were taking risks. We came home with 0 incident points and ended up P2. Almost P1 as well. We got fastest lap of the race, and we was right on the back of P1, despite the fact I wasn't really pushing 100%. It was a good fun race.
The leader has just done a 137.6.
Oh wow, that's everything up to 4th.
6th place.
That's insane. Especially in the V's.
All right. Clear right.
Thank you. I will take your P5. I find that a lot of the time, like, everybody goes absolutely crazy on the first couple of laps in the V's, and then at the end of the first lap, like, half the field have like rage quit. read that when I get on the straight. A second.
Cold tyres all round. Okay, Nick, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. New fastest lap for Miguel, 137.5.
Finally got to the third turn. He pulled away over 4 seconds in third place. Wow.
That's your best lap in the session.
It sounds like you boys were clearly in a league of your own. I don't mind being in a league on my own, but sometimes if you haven't got anybody to like have a battle with, it can get a bit boring. Sometimes all you need is like a safe race. Especially if you've been involved in a lot of carnage in like some of your recent races. Not saying you personally, but if you do find yourself involved in carnage, there is something quite therapeutic about a safe race. Out of interest, what's your pace rating like on your sorry, your I rating like on your Formula license? Have to
Gap to Ortiz ahead is increasing.
keep an eye out
It's
for
now
you.
4.8. Yellow flag.
Isaac's made a mistake. I think we're quite similar then on oh, you talking about the fastest lap again still?
Car right, clear right.
Didn't want that. Damn.
Okay, excellent pass. Nice one, mate. Okay, Nick. The next
Alright,
car is
P4.
Lopez. Great stuff.
But
Keep it
we've
coming,
lost
mate.
our comfortable
P4.
buffer behind now, so we need to get our head back down. Fortunately, that's going to pick us up some instant points as well. Didn't want. Oh, you're already a C-class license, okay. I'm trying to get promoted at the end of the season. I'm about 2.8, I think, on my D license.
Your right tyres are cold. The gap to Ortiz behind is now 2.0 seconds.
Oh, it's on the edge there of snapping. What wheel are you using? Because I've got my wheel's pretty old. I don't think it's 10 years old, but I'm using a Logitech G29. Nothing fancy. Do you mean the Driving Force GT? I had a Logitech Driving Force GT before I got my G29, Had to get rid of that though because the pedals were starting to go on it, unfortunately.
We've got cold tyres, so we need to get
Yeah,
some heat into
I've still got my Driving Force GT actually. It's in my got it in my attic. I don't know why I didn't chuck it away because, like I say, the pedals have started to go. But
37.5.
they're a great wheel.
Okay, Nick.
Very the actual wheel itself
That's half
is
distance.
pretty much the same as the
Not sure you'll make it to the end.
D29. To be fair, one thing I did like about that the Driving Force GT though is like the shifters are solid. They're not like paddles as such. They're actually on the back of the wheel as like rigid buttons, aren't they? So and then you've got your sequential shifter on the side of it, haven't you, as well? And I love that wheel. I'm driving on wheels though since like 2010, I think. I've had like 4 wheels, I think, in my lifetime. The one before my Driving Force GT was a Thrustmaster Ferrari Challenge wheel or something, which was okay for a first wheel, but the shifters were very flimsy, and I actually had to repair them myself about 4 times because the plastic inside just kept breaking. Ah, that's a good idea. I've got some wheel mods on my on this G29, so I've got fitted a quick release system, so I can change out my actual wheel without having to like hard attach it. And then I've bought a Formula style wheel. It's got an LCD screen on it and everything, which is pretty sweet. Then I got a magnetic shifter mod as well, so that my paddles snap back quicker, so I can get better shifts. I mean, all in all, the money I've spent on this wheel, it would have probably been easier for me just to bought something a bit more better than a Logitech, but I quite like this wheel. And then I've changed my brake pedal as well. I've installed a brake pedal mod to make my brake pedal more like a load cell pedal, so helps me with the braking a lot more. Like a brand new sort of wheelbase, or just like a new wheel for the front of your wheel. Ah, the G29. You're joining the G29 club. Well, have fun with it.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Ortiz is getting closer. The gap's now 1.3 seconds. P4.
The only thing I would say is just watch the stock brake pedal. Like going from going to 85% is all right, and then after 85% it gets really hard to push the last 15% of the brake pedal. It's like really hard. I'm not going to fight Ortiz because he's definitely quicker than I am here. If he's going to size up a move, I'll let him go.
All right, Nick. Lap times are pretty consistent.
I never thought about that actually. Yeah, I suppose if you're like recovering from your injury as well. No left foot braking for you, unless of course it's your left foot that you're using for accelerator and brake. fight you too hard, buddy.
Don't be intimidated. Keep him behind you. That's 5 minutes to go.
Oh,
5
yikes.
minutes.
What's it quick behind, but it looks like he's prone to a mistake or two, so the gap's opened back up to 1.6 here.
That lap was 139.6.
Can't imagine, like, using my left foot for throttle. Oh, he's binned it. That's what I mean. He was prone to a mistake.
Your right sides are cold.
Don't need to push too hard now.
Push, 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 or we'll lose this place.
Well, if you're doing that, then, you know, when you get fully recovered, you should be pretty good at doing heel toe if you ever want to lip the throttle with your heel and toe, if you're doing it that way around. You'll have some mad skills by the end of it. But yeah, that's the only thing I would say about the G29 going from the Driving Force GT is that you just need that extra pressure on the brakes to get to 100%. I mean, it might not be too bad in iRacing because not getting to 100% on the brakes in iRacing isn't the be all and end all. So
The gap to Lopez in front is now 14 seconds.
it might serve you pretty well, actually.
Okay, Nick, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Knew I'd messed that up. Question is this going to be the last lap, or are we going to get another one after this? Previous race in Split 3 was only a 12 lapper, whereas Splits 1 and 2 tend to do 13. I guess it depends on the strength of field here. And even with a scruffy lap, we still did a 39.9. I mean, let's not make mistakes. Come on. Let's bring it home now. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Glad you're here. I tend to try and go live on a Friday night. Wait.
2 litres left.
Wait.
1 more lap to go.
What happened to the leader? He's just teleported to the pits. Is he out?
Fumes, mate.
I think the leader's out. I think we got a podium. Have we just got a podium? So we haven't got anything at the minute until we cross the line. Well, I think the leader just teleported back to the pits. The LFM is an instant disqualification. I think we're going to get a P3. Oh my god. This is huge. The corkscrew. 3 corners to go.
Ortiz is reeling you in. The gap's now 5.5 seconds. Very little fuel left.
He'll reel me in all he likes. He ain't going to catch me now.
1 litre remaining.
Well. Well, well, well.
Yellow flag.
It's crazy. 2 races where I've not really been pushing. And 2 races
Nice one, Nick. Great drive.
we have been
That's a
on the podium. That's insane. But at the same time, I'm really happy that we got a podium. It's been a lot of work on this track this week. And to get a podium just kind of shows me that it has been paying off. So, yeah, I'm happy about that. Really happy. Just a shame that we're going to have picked up 4 incident points, I believe, for that contact, which is a shame. But in general, there should be an improvement to both our pace rating, our ELO, sorry, and our safety rating. So it's what we set out to do, and that's what we've got. So yeah, you've been trying iRacing VR. I've got an Oculus, and I really want to try racing in VR, but my PC at the minute isn't good enough to support VR. So when I get my new gaming PC, which will hopefully be soon, I plan on trying that out. But at the same time, and I keep meaning to do a video on it, but I haven't got around to doing it yet. But I've got some eye motion tracking software on my PC as well, which is obviously it's not the same as VR because you can't see all around you, but it changes the camera angle based on where you're looking. So hopefully I'm going to get around to doing a video on that at some point soon, because I think that would be really cool. What I've found though, when I've like tested it out, is it's very difficult to adapt to when you're looking at the corners. I find myself, I'm looking ahead at the corners, but because my car's not facing straight while I'm looking up there, I'm looking over there, need to adapt my turning. I don't know if you have a similar sort of thing with the VR, but yeah, no, it's definitely something I want to try in the near future for sure. So I'm going to swap to the Formula wheel. Retire the normal wheelbase for now. I can only do a video on this, but show you the Formula wheel that fits on my Logitech with my quick release. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's head back to iRacing scene. So let's go to results. Bring that over here temporarily. Results, are they in? We're still on qualifying results at the minute, so get this wheel in here. I need to update my stats here as well. I've done 3 races here. Well, I'm a big stat man. Love a stat. Results. Guess it's still going around. Right, while we're waiting for results to come in though, let's get signed up for the Formula 4 race, which starts in about 15 minutes. 20-minute race. And we have some stats. Find her about the race soon. Do some results. All right, race results. Elo's not been calculated yet, but we've gained 0.16 on our safety rating and 105 championship points, which, despite being my best result, it's not my highest because we're down in split 3. But it's my lowest. It's actually my lowest number of instant points this week as well. But yeah, really wasn't pushing hard in that one. Look at the lap times though. I mean, apart from the last 2 laps where we really did kind of back off, we're pretty much in the 39s all the way through. Nice and consistent. One thing I would say, I'm not the fastest driver, but I kind of feel like I am a consistent driver. Which is 75 Elo. Almost back at 1600. Excellent stuff. That's what I like to see. Alrighty. So, we don't need that anymore. We don't need stats anymore. So, let's get warmed up for the Formula 4. So, I've not raced this before. Brand new. So I need to switch my scenes. Sorry. Racing scene. There we go. Yeah, not raced the Formula 4 before. I literally bought it on Tuesday or Wednesday. It seemed to be quite a popular series. And looking at our iRacing here, or our safety rating, we need 0.14 to take us into promotion territory. So, again, I'm hopefully going to carry on this theme of not pushing too hard in this one. And keeping it towards the back. Now, there should be an option on this car for the halo to make it transparent. And that's what I want to do. Not sure where it is though, unfortunately. Maybe it's on the there we go. Hide obstructions, the cockpit halo. Cool. Alright, let's get some laps in. Shifters aren't working.
Left side.
Don't know why my shifters aren't working. What's going on with my shifters? Will it work now? Don't get very far without shifting, are we? Where are my shifters? Why aren't my shifters working? Let's reset the wheel. Alright, let's try this. So much for getting some practice in, right? I don't know why that went there, because it initially allowed me to shift up, so...
Slow car ahead.
Let this guy go past, he's definitely quicker.
Slow car ahead. Slow car ahead. Go left.
Remember to record this race as well, because I want this one to go out as a video on YouTube. Did way too early there.
Right side. Clear.
Good groove. I did have a bit of a practice in this before I jumped in the MX-5 a minute ago. Given that I've never driven this car before. Definitely throw it around a lot more than I think, because we've got the downforce in this car. Working out how much you can actually push. Do find like a better, more sweeping line through there, just so I'm not having to correct steering midway through.
New fast flat for you. Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead. Car stopped on the right.
Avoiding that sausage curb.
Slow car ahead.
Bit better, just sort of delay the turn a little bit there. Yo, welcome back, Crabster. Join us on the back of our second podium of the night. We've just finished up on Laguna Seca with the MX-5s on a Seca Corsa, and we got a P3. So, bit of a podium streak going on so far tonight, but I think that's probably where the streak will end, given that this is our first outing in the F4 cars here.
You got a slow car on the left. You got a slow car on the left. Car stopped ahead.
We finished P2 in the GRs, so literally about half a second behind the leader, and we did manage to we did manage to hold on to the fastest lap as well in the end on that one. So yo, Equinox, how we doing, buddy? I want to say, buddy, I've been following your iRacing journey a little bit as well, because I think if I remember, if you're the person I think you are, you started out on the Formula V's in Summit Park, didn't you? Yeah, I remember watching your early journey on iRacing. So how's it been treating you? I haven't caught any videos lately, unfortunately.
Car stopped on the right.
But hope your journey's still going well, buddy.
Go right.
Oh my goodness me, there's a massive wreck.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh, that's a bit too much. I know I can cut that quite a lot and drift out wide, but that was cutting a bit too much. I think I was just saying though a minute ago, just before you jumped in here, Equinox, that up until this point I've not driven anything with any downforce here, so I need to remember that this car's got downforce. He says he massively gets it wrong. Yeah, I need to remember that this car's got downforce, and you know, we can potentially go a bit more aggressive into corners. So I'm just sort of jumping around at the minute. I've been doing the V's, the 1600s. We've first night race of the night tonight. We did the Buttkicker in the GR86. I've done a few oval races. I do the Mazda MX-5 races. So yeah, I'm really just having a good variety of races. So yeah, just having fun. Having fun. Learning the ropes, because up until this point I've been mainly like a Formula 1 racing guy, not really raced too much other than Formula cars, but it's been so long since I raced Formula cars now that I'm massively out of practice with this sort of thing.
Slow car ahead. You got a slow car on the left.
Well, that car doesn't look very good. There's a bit of smoke coming from that one. I mean, I like having the variety. I mean, obviously, having the variety, you run the risk, though, unfortunately, of, like, not be able to get as fast as potentially some of the other guys around you because you're jumping around from cars. But I kind of like the variety, so...
Car right, Clear on the right.
Good to mix things up. That's not my tear off bar, so that was my pit limiter. And let's lock the brakes. I'm going to go back to the pits because we should be joining our lobby soon. Are you still sticking with like the Formula cars then? Equinox? I mean, you wish they kept this config, Crabster, for the MX-5s? Oh, okay. Formula V's, they're so much fun. I was having this conversation when we'd just done a race on a set Corsa in the MX-5 Cup on LFM. And I was saying the Formula V's are so much fun to drive. It's like, it's unreal, like how much fun they are. Oh, you wish it was the MX-5 config for this race? Okay, I see what you mean now. Yeah, it's so much fun. Formula V's, like the amount of like close races you get in those things is just unreal. I didn't realise I had to turn the pit limiter on. Again, given that it's our first race in these, I don't like plan on pushing massively. Just want to kind of learn the ropes of the car. It's a 20-minute race, so it's going to be quite an endurance race in a brand new car.
Car ahead. Car stopped ahead. Go right.
It's been later there, much later. We'll just turn in but brake a little bit later as well. We was massively slow by the time we got to the apex. Yeah, I'm going to qualify, but maybe just trundle around at the back. Which is what the approach we took in the Buttkicker Cup on our first race. I literally said to everybody in chat at the time, I'm not pushing here, I'm just going to take it nice and steady. Ended up qualifying P6, ended up finishing P2. So, yeah. Crazy old race. But we're tantalisingly close to that C licence, so...
Practice is over. Head on in.
Oh, I didn't want that 1X. To be fair, I don't really know. Crabs, I tend to qualify, even though I'm kind of like of the mindset that I kind of don't necessarily want to get involved in stuff, but right, let's press the start here. I don't actually know how we start. Right, go pretty well off the start. no, I don't want... You didn't see anything. There was no incident point incurred, so nothing happened. Can't prove anything. Still need to find that flowing line through there.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time.
Yeah, there's qualifying on ovals. Car number 2 here. This is worrying. I'm really not pushing. I want to set a very good time here.
One more lap.
I don't want to improve on the time I've already set. Hence the short shifting and backing off the throttle. E14, don't know how many runners there are. Also find the line now when I'm trying not to push. $20 runners, okay. Well, P16 out of 20 runners I'll take. Don't want to improve.
There's the flag. It's over.
Not a very good start, is it? Well, we'll see how we go. I mean, if 20 runners, we're on the back row of the grid. So, I'm happy with that, but I'm not happy with that. Oh, Jesus, 22 runners. Okay. 22 runners. Car number 1 there with 7 instant points in qualifying. Yikes. Oh, yeah, the Vs and the 1600s are at Laguna this week, Crabster. I've literally raced... Well, I have raced other things, but it feels like I've raced nothing else but Laguna this week. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Got a video coming out tomorrow, I think, is my Formula V race at Laguna. And it was a, not to spoil anything, but it was a very, very close race until the last lap. And, yeah, it was unfortunate. But, yeah, very, very good race coming up tomorrow in the Formula Vs from Laguna. But, yeah, with... the 1600s and the Vs being there this week, and then LFM being there on the MX5s as well. It's just like absolutely crazy. I've done so many laps of Laguna this week. It's just, it was one of my most hated tracks because I could not get a good run at it, but I've done that many laps this week that it kind of feels like it's one of my tracks. All right, so somebody's just cancelled the short and the... Oh, no, we are going racing. Doesn't matter. Hey, Mo, what's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. I was just about to say, since we're waiting, I'm just going to go for a leak, but I'm not. All right, so I'm going to record this one for YouTube, guys. So if I talk a bit weird for a bit, please ignore me.
Half the field is on the grid.
So we're lining up on the grid here, Formula 4s, and we qualified P20, but that's mainly because we didn't push. It's a 20-minute race here. First ever race in the Formula 4s. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Good luck to everybody. We were car number 2, but we are, like I said, we're sandbagging because I want to start towards the back because I am wanting to work on my safety rating. Trying to get up to that C-Class license at the end of the season. We need about 0.14 in total to get there. So, I'm going to try and keep it safe on the track. Fingers crossed we'll have a good one. I'd turn all my things off. I did.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
Car behind me, P21. Where are you? I just realised we're starting on a corner.
Everyone's
I don't
gridded.
think I've ever started on a corner before. Alright, here we go. 20 minutes Formula 4 action.
Green flag, green flag. Right side. You're on the left, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide. Clear.
I don't know where that contact was, but... First big braking zone.
You got a slow car on the left. Slow car ahead. Right side. Clear.
Yep. First big braking zone. Everyone's piled up. Expected.
There's an incident behind. Car stopped on the right.
Oh, there's more carnage. P15.
Right side. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
Oh, I almost got distracted. There was that guy out there on the left. And for a minute, I thought that was the racing line.
There's an incident ahead.
To P15.
You got a slow car on the right. You got a slow car on the right.
Thank you for holding the brakes and not rejoining there.
Go right.
You can't just cut across the track.
Alright, we're up to P12. On the fringes of getting iRating out of this one. Though David is looking pretty racy behind us.
The car behind has gone on.
He was.
That was your fastest lap of the session. Car on your left.
Oh, just about slowed it down there.
Clear.
I'm going to let him go. That wasn't going to end well. 3 wide. Back it off.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 56.783. Car 21 is now leading. There's an incident behind.
Need to be more trusting with this car though. I really do feel like I could throw it in a lot more.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead. Go right.
Oh.
You got a slow car on the right. Go left.
Alright, P11.
Right side. Clear.
We're in top 10.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. You're in the top 10.
That's what I just said, crew chief.
Car stopped on the right.
About 8 tenths up on this lap so far. Just check the delta on my steering wheel. The guy on the left.
The leader is running 57.201. You got a slow car on the right.
Ooh, just about kept it on. P9.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. Right side. Clear.
Racing. Not
Right
racing
side.
you. Go past, please. Thank
Clear on
you.
the right.
The flags. Not sure where they are, but back to P11.
Slow car ahead. Go right.
That's why I let people go, so I can sit back and watch the carnage unfold. Back to P9.
You got a slow car on the left. Go right.
P8 was the guy who set the fastest lap of the race as well.
Taken the lead.
Oh, get it turned in, Nick. Come on.
Right side.
No, we didn't want that 1X. I just wouldn't shift down to third for some reason. That's a shame. But it's only 1X. Taking us 8 minutes to get that 1X, so let's keep our head down, keep going. Maximising the track, isn't it? Lock up on the front right there.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Been a lot of understeer through the corners and not being very smooth, I don't think, on the throttle inputs, on the the brake and steering. Keep Mike a bit honest here. Only 3/10 of gap in front. Nice little 5-second cushion behind.
11. Just set the fastest lap. 56.59.
Halfway through the race almost.
There's an incident ahead. Car stopped ahead. Go left. Time to push. New fast flat for you.
In fast, in fast. Thank you.
P8. A little cheeky look. Not going to make the move. See if we can force Mike into a bit of a mistake there. It's not really a track though, it's not very a wide track here at Oulton Park, so not an easy place to overtake unless you're feeling very brave. Trying to shift down a little bit later, as I feel like I'm trying to shift down too early and I'm not getting the... Oh, I see that if it had been more daring there, I could have capitalised from that mistake from Mike. But yeah, I feel like I'm shifting down too early.
0.1. The leader just did a 57.127.
And Mike's struggling. He's under pressure. Keep it applied, but not be too aggressive. I caught the sausage curve that time. We're going to lose a bit of time now, fortunately. It's a shame.
Go right.
P7, somebody else has lost it. Andrew was off in the gravel.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.4 seconds.
Guys in front of battling. 7 minutes to go. feel like I'm quite a lot faster than Mike, especially out of that corner. No! No, 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 no. Damn it. That's a shame. That's a shame, but only down to P8. Got a nice buffer behind, so let's get our head down, refocus. So they're having a lot of fun with this car.
The car in P9 just set the fastest lap. 56.2.
What I want to hear when I'm in P8.
Car stop on the left. You got a slow car on the left. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 3.1 seconds.
Question is, did Ruben take any damage on that? I don't know if he did.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Almost into the 56s. Pace is picking up. So we had fun battling with Mike. Now we get to battle a bit with Ruben. See if we can have as good a battle here. Ruben's the Mercedes liveried car that we did pass earlier on and we let back through. So he was looking rather racy into turn one. I didn't want anything to do with that, so let's just see what we can do. Someone's pushed the cone onto the track there. It's not great when you're looking for reference points. We have a lot of time to look at what's going on in these cars. It's very much a way to concentrate. Closed about half the gap though to Mike. P5. Question is though, can we actually do anything about it once we get there? We've only got about 2.5 minutes left in this one.
Slow car ahead. You got a slow car on the right. Go left. Go left. There's an incident ahead.
I'll take the 1X to avoid that. It's a shame, but don't want to get caught up in it. Up to P6 now. Felt like the car was going to go off the track there. That was very close to coming off the wheels falling off. Can't even speak. I am Very, very sweaty at this point. Let off the brake just at the right moment there because I felt like the car was going to go out. So gentle on the brakes and not too much throttle too early. I don't think we're going to catch Mike at this rate. Probably 2 more laps to run. Again, felt like the car was about to lock up, so I had to release the brakes, but luckily we managed to keep it on track. Oh, again, I'm really pushing the limits with that corner. Like on the brakes, I was so late on the brakes.
White flag this time.
Just had enough rotation to get the car around the corner, but it was really on the limit there. I felt it. Final lap of the race. Let's see if anybody's feeling daring on the final lap. Maybe a few incidents. Bit later on the throttle there. Didn't want to take it too much of a risk. Want to bring it home now. For our first race in the Formula 4s here. Really good car, really fun to drive. Starting at the back. Wasn't really sure what we was going to get out of this one. But we've managed to keep it out of trouble. One little mistake by myself. And we're going to take, what's that, P3? P4?
There's the flag.
I'm not sure what that was. P5. Is there only one car there, I think, at the end? Yeah.
Solid work.
Just one car at the end. But wow, what a race. P5. Let's take a look at the results. Whew. Man, that was sweaty. Whew. Let me just catch you up here. Gonna register for the V's. Good luck, Crabster. And yeah, the thing in the top left of my screen is Race Labs overlay. If you want to use that, there's a link down in the description. I'm just using the free version of it at the minute. Whew. Wow. Okay. Save that replay. That for later. And breathe. All right, I grabbed those results a little bit later because we need to mosey on up for the final race of the evening. We're jumping into the MX-5s for the final race of the evening. So, yeah. Go back to our round wheel. And try and get up to speed at Tsukuba before the race starts in 10 minutes, or we get lobbied at least. What did that? Yes, we got in to see. Big safety rating change. Yes, just what I wanted. Plus 54 on our iRating as well. Almost knocking on 1500 iRating on our Formula license as well. It's huge. Absolutely huge. So thanks, guys. Glad you enjoyed that one. I enjoyed that race in that one. Been a fantastic night all around. All right, let's jump into the MX-5s then. For the final race of the evening. And this is a bit more slow paced than what we've just been doing. Holy cow.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
So I did a few laps here on Wednesday night. I did jump into a race at the time. And then I got disconnected. But really tricky to get around some of these corners I was finding.
Car stops on the right.
But once again, I'm just going to play it safe. Don't want to ruin a good night of racing. It's been like probably my best night of racing on a live stream since we've been doing it.
Car on the left. Go right.
2 podiums. Could have been 3, I guess, if we'd hadn't have made the mistake just then in the Formula 4s. And we'd have kept with Mike in front of us. Didn't run quite right there, so we'll be making use of that.
Car stop on the left. Slow car ahead. Go left.
Thank you.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
I don't think I can do much here about minimising the understeer. Definitely not the fastest round here, but if I can keep it consistent, I'll be happy. A nasty camber into turn 1, and as you're on the brakes, it's wanting to send you out to the left, so you've got to be right on your A game here. try and stay on the brakes a little bit more in that first carousel, just to try and transfer a bit more weight to the front. Little rotation, like I did there. It's giving me a faster exit. Trying to manage the weight of the car to put more grip over those front tyres. Again, a bit there, just a little dab of brake, and it brought the car right back in towards the apex.
You got it, slow car on the right.
I didn't see if it was there on the right. Done here, a 104.79. Much understeer there. Doesn't feel like it's faster, but holding the brakes just for that little bit longer, just to help the rotation of the car, really does do a lot here. I've always had it in my mind that like the longer you're on the brakes, the slower you are through a corner, but since I've been learning a lot about like racing and whatnot and weight transfer, it's definitely been a real eye-opener that actually a lot of the time you can be a lot quicker on the brakes for longer than if you just try and like coast around a corner. Not just about like getting on the throttle and planting it hard, it's about transferring the weight, managing the tyres, making sure they're at the right temperatures. There's so much to think about when you are racing here in these cars. Let's go back to the pits, as we are about to get our lobby. Yeah, that's the worst. Sorry to hear that happen, Crabster. Really sorry. There's nothing worse than having your race ruined by somebody like that. It's a shame. Right, just waiting for this lobby to start up. Right, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break since I didn't get one before the F4s, and then we're going to jump into the final race of the night, so I will be right back. All right. Back. And we are car number 1. No, I don't want to be car number 1. Oh dear. Car number 1. So I will be doing this as another live confer video because I haven't done an MX-5 iRacing this week, so yeah, we get on the grid. Don't worry about me being a little bit weird again. I'd just like to thank everybody for being here tonight. It's been an absolute blast. It's been literally been the best live stream I've had in terms of the racing. I think the racing action tonight has been on point. Second in the Buttkicker, third on LFM. We just managed to sneak a 5th in the Formula 4. So let's see what we can do now in the MX-5. Again, I think I'm going to do a similar sort of thing to what I did in the Formula 4s here. I'm just going to take it nice and steady. I know what I'm capable of. Do a 104 here. Yeah, we're just going to take it nice and gently. Start further back again.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap. One more lap.
Definitely got a lot more pace in us than this. See, we can massively ramp up the pace if we need to. Watch the Delta go flying. Once again, though, I don't want to set a faster time than I've already set.
There's the flag. It's over.
E9. Excellent. Everybody has qualified, apart from Matthias behind us, but he has finished. So we're going to start on the back row of the grid in P11 on this one. Sandbagging is 14 laps of Tsukuba. Should take us about roughly 15 minutes. Depends on the pace. But just got to wait now for everybody to finish. Again, just want to say a massive thank you for everybody for hanging out tonight. And that we are about to go and do a live com. So again, just ignore me if I am talking rubbish.
The estimated SOF is 1,355. We expect to be fighting for the podium.
So crew chief expects us to be fighting for the podium despite starting in P11. Once again, we have sandbagged qualifying. We're starting further back as we are trying to work on our safety rating. And anything else we pick up in the meantime is an absolute bonus. So we'll see how we go for 14 laps of Tsukuba. Should be about 15 minutes of racing. So just waiting on everybody to grid up. Then we will be on our way.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
One more to go.
Everyone's gridded.
All right, everyone's on the grid. Lights are on. 14 laps at Tsukuba.
Green flag, green flag.
And away we go.
Right side, go right. You're on the left, 3 wide. Car right, 2 wide. You're on the left, 3 wide. Car right, 2 wide. Clear.
All pretty civilised into turn 1. He says, then I get a bump in from behind from Eric.
There's an incident ahead, go left.
Ah, I didn't manage to avoid him, unfortunately. Look at all the cars off here.
Left side, clear on the left. There's an incident behind.
Absolute craziness. We're up to P5. Shame about those 4 incident points.
You're in 5th.
Tyler's kind of driving a bit of a interesting line here. Alright, we're settling in here. Lost it a little bit through that corner, but try and settle down a little bit. I'm going to keep my foot on the brake through the corners just to aid the rotation, keep the weight on the front of the car. Wheels are still squealing for mercy though. Still getting lots of understeer. Yellow flags out there, not sure what that was for.
New fastest lap for you. The car in P3. Just set the fastest lap. 3.707.
Don't think I'm capable of doing threes. We're massively slower than Tyler looking at the fastest laps here, but he's not exactly running away with it, is he?
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 3.543. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Alright, we're almost made it into the threes.
The car in P8 just set the fastest lap. 3.285.
Tyler's managed to get a few attempts on me there, unfortunately. Have taken them back in the first corner. We seem to be better in the first corner than Tyler. Then he extends the gap a little bit. The lap goes on. He's gone massively wide there.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Not able to capitalise at that moment though. Put the pressure on. Seen that he's prone to a mistake, so we'll keep following in the draft.
The leader just did a 3.819. Right side. Keep to the left. Clear on the right. Right side. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Nice battle here with Tyler. couldn't quite get on the power. Extended the gap again. All that battling though was invited Richard a little bit closer to us behind. Definitely faster than Tyler through there. Not managed to break into the threes yet though. Alright, the gap stabilised to Richard behind, only 6 seconds. Can't find... little bit of pace I need to get past Tyler here. Very evenly matched it seems. Well, don't start blinking on me.
Five to go. This is less than optimal.
Closest we've been. We're here anyway. I had to slam on the anchors a little bit there. I was preparing to brake early, but he broke earlier than I thought he was going to, unfortunately. So... have a great run through turn one there though, unfortunately, that time. Oh, that was a good exit. That felt good. Come on, we're on the back of him. We're in the draft. We can get a good exit out the final corner. This could be our chance. No, we're too far back. He's a bit too cautious on the brakes, I think.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Finally broke into the threes though, and a faster lap than Tyler. Oh, I had to get back on the brakes there. He wasn't accelerating out the corner like I was, so... I'm almost pushing him around the corner at this point. Oh, it's a shame. It's compromised my speed. Fantastic battling though. Really enjoying this.
The leader just did a 3.396. Car ride. Still there.
Don't know where he is.
Clear.
Oh, I didn't know where he was. Come on. I don't want him to brake check me though. He seems quite nervous on the brakes. Not a good exit from me, unfortunately. We are gaining. We gained a 10th. We're in the draft. One to go after this one.
White flag. Stay smooth.
He's literally parking it on the apex, so there's nowhere for me to go. This is the run. We're in the draft. We're right on the back of him.
You got a slow car on the right. Slow car ahead. Go left.
Oh, he's going back over just a little bit too much.
Car stopped on the right. There's an incident.
Great
ahead.
battle. Excellent race, Tyler. Excellent. Thank you very much, buddy. Really enjoyed that.
Nice run.
Couldn't quite get him there. It was a shame. I think the slow car on the inside kind of
Hey, Richard, you deserve a
compromised this
cookie
line a
for
little
those
bit. And then he kind of drifted a little bit towards the inside. But no, great race. Fantastic stuff. Let's take a look at the results. Oh my goodness me. That was a sweat fest. Absolute sweat fest. Just let me catch up with your stuff there, Crabster. You said your race messed up by someone not holding their brakes. Started 12th, made up to 5th on the first lap. And some guy just kept driving after he spun outright. Yeah, nothing more frustrating than somebody doing that. But yeah, we was really a lot better on the brakes than him there. I was trying to use the brakes for more rotation in the corner, and I felt like it was helping me massively. Let's take a look at the results though. 0.09 on our safety rating, 24 on our iRating, taking to 1386. So, yeah, started 11th, finished 5th. I will take that. Only 5/10 slower than fastest lap. Yeah. absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, best night by far, best night for as a stream in total. We set out to keep our safety rating nice and clean and try and make some inroads on those next licenses, and we have done just that. As you can see, we are now in our Formula cars. We are ready for promotion to a C license. We're at 3.43 on there, and we've managed to get our sports car license back up to 3.45. So yeah, great stream. Thank you very much, everybody, for hanging. I really do appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. It's been a blast. How about we do it at the same time next week, if you're around? So yeah, we'll be streaming again next week. Some more iRacing, maybe even some more LFM. Depends on how well the track goes on LFM and if I feel like I need to actually spend more time on LFM. But yeah, awesome stream. 2/5, a third, and a second in total. So hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, guys, enjoy your weekend, and hopefully I'll catch you soon. Thank you very much for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.